There is a bunch of really interesting news about GTA 6 and its upcoming trailer, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. According to a report from PC Games N, Rockstar is overhauling its official site while finishing the game's trailer. As of November 21st, significant changes have been made to Rockstar's official website, integrating many of the social club functionalities directly into the Rockstar site itself. So now, if you log into your account and select games from the menu bar at the top, you can now check your progress, stats, character details, and more without needing to visit a separate site or page for the social club. It's like social club never existed. Any mentions of that service are gone. Previously, if you access the social club website, it would display the proper branding. Its logo would appear at the top, and at the bottom, there would be a list of games connected and ready for social club. Now, that logo has vanished and the verbiage has been changed. Instead of inviting you to join social club members, the site now simply says members. The message at the bottom of the page now lists games connected and ready with your Rockstar Games account. Looks like Rockstar is folding most of the social club stuff right into their main site, and mentions of the former online hub have been removed and replaced. It seems that ahead of GTA 6, Rockstar is preparing to overhaul how you track and interact with the game via the official site. As if confirmation of the trailer wasn't enough, it appears something big is certainly on the way. Launched back in April 2008, the Rockstar Social Club was designed as an online hub for all Rockstar games. The idea was pretty innovative for its time, a dedicated space where players could track their in-game achievements, participate in community events, and compare stats with friends. However, the launch of the Social Club wasn't without its setbacks, especially when it came to GTA 4, which was released around the same time. The game's release was highly anticipated, but the Social Club faced some significant issues that dampened the excitement for many players. The service struggled to handle the high traffic from players, leading to server issues and a less than smooth experience. It was a bit of a rocky start for what was supposed to be a major step forward in online gaming communities. So the Social Club has had quite the journey, from a shaky start with GTA 4 to becoming a key part of the Rockstar gaming experience. It's interesting to see how it's now being integrated into the main Rockstar site, possibly signaling a new era for how Rockstar engages with its community and players. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about their decision. But switching the gears a bit, there's some intriguing news about one of the GTA 6's features that's worth talking about. According to a new rumor, Rockstar Games has had to make a tough call and cut a major new feature from the game's development. For a while now, there's been chatter that Rockstar was working on an advanced weather system for GTA 6, something groundbreaking that we haven't seen before. This system was rumored to include extreme weather events like hurricanes and tornadoes. However, it seems these plans were too ambitious. Rockstar Universe, a well-known source for Rockstar Games info, mentioned that this extreme weather feature was scrapped during development, though the exact timing of this decision wasn't specified. They hint at the reasons, saying, "I've heard they wanted hurricanes and tornadoes. As to why they were cut, I don't know. It could be tech limitations, it could be something else." This makes sense if you think about it. Implementing dynamic weather in games, especially something as complex as hurricanes and tornadoes, is a massive technical challenge. Even basic weather systems in games can be demanding on resources, and they often offer more of a novelty rather than substantial gameplay impact. Just imagine, in such a game, everything from pedestrian behavior to traffic patterns, from environmental interactions to mission dynamics, is affected by and reacts to changes in the game world. For example, a simple rain shower in GTA affects road conditions, impacting vehicle handling. Now imagine scaling this up to a full-blown hurricane. This would require not just altering driving conditions, but also changing NPC behaviors, possibly triggering new types of missions or interactions, and even affecting the physical environment like causing floods or destruction. The game would need to dynamically adjust to these changes in real time. Such weather systems could impact the game's narrative and pacing. A tornado randomly appearing could disrupt a mission in progress, requiring the game to adapt both in terms of gameplay mechanics and story progression. So if GTA 6 will actually have tornadoes, they'll definitely be scripted. Going further, one of the GTA 6 fans has predicted the entirety of the upcoming trailer. There's a fan post on Reddit that really caught my attention. Titled, "Before GTA 6, Analyzing Rockstar's Previous First Trailers." This post features a GIF that cleverly compares screenshots from the first trailers of Rockstar's last three major productions, GTA 4, RDR2, and GTA 5. What's fascinating is the apparent pattern in these trailers, starting with early morning opening, then bluish daytime scene, evening setting setting sun, bluish ambient scene, yellowish ambient scene, lead introduced, evening outro, sunset outro and logo, fade to logo, and ESRB rating. So this user suggests that the GTA 6 trailer may look very similar and contain identical sequences to the first trailers of previous Rockstar productions. If, as shown in this post, so much connected the trailers in the case of these three games, it would be hard for me to believe that the GTA 6 trailer will look different. On the other hand, that game is already being called a revolution even before the game is released and before the trailer is revealed. Perhaps the trailer will reflect this and will not continue the practices used in previous announcements. One of the Redditors added, to get more into the Rockstar feel, GTA 5's and RDR2's first trailer started slow showing the beautiful parts of the map and then showed the poor neighborhoods, while the protagonist, that you can only see them with a shot from behind at a specific angle, gives a monologue or says a line from the game while also showing them in one of the shots. And then the action and intense parts, cops chasing criminals, the gang riding their horses, etc. And the soundtrack used goes well with this direction, gradually building in intensity. Like it has been mentioned here already, their GTA trailers show things we never seen in the past installment, like GTA 5, jet skis, activities like yoga and golf, the return of the planes, like Hydra, etc. And then, from their second trailers, they start to present the story and the characters where you can see more of the interactions and relationships between the protagonists and characters. I'm really curious to see if the GTA 6 trailer will be using the same pattern. Switching topics a bit, there's this interview with Rockstar from 10 years ago that, in hindsight, didn't age quite as expected. In an interview, as reported by Digital Trends, Leslie Benzies, then president of Rockstar North, talked about the possibility of Vice City returning in a future GTA game. Benzies mentioned, "It is always a possibility. There are a few references to the city in our current-gen GTAs, so it is part of that HD universe, and it is certainly somewhere we would love to revisit." However, Vice City, perhaps more than any other GTA game, was as much about the era as the setting. Miami in the 1980s is so iconic it would feel strange to revisit the city in a different time period. Looking back at this statement now, it's somewhat ironic, considering the confirmed leak from September 2022 showing that GTA 6 will take place in a modern-time Vice City. This shift in setting could suggest a change in creative direction after Benzies' departure from Rockstar. Speaking of Benzies' departure, he left Rockstar in 2016 and was involved in a legal dispute with its parent company, Take-Two Interactive, over unpaid royalties. This lawsuit stretched from April 2016 to February 2019. His departure marked the end of an era for Rockstar, as Benzies had been a lead developer on the Grand Theft Auto series from GTA 3 to GTA 5, including GTA Online. The situation highlights how the gaming industry, especially within large and influential companies like Rockstar, is subject to change over time. The first GTA 6 trailers probably won't reveal this info, but according to notable Rockstar Games data miner, the studio plans to release new ongoing content for the game. One of the GTA forums users asked, "Is single-player DLC really that unlikely? I thought reduced base game scope and expansions was one of their anti-crunch measures." Tez2 replied, "Not really when you factor in that a single-player DLC was considered for every title since GTA 4. Except GTA 5 and RDR2 were never followed through due to the focus on online and work already starting on the next title. I don't see why Rockstar wouldn't repeat the same pattern with GTA 6 and then decide whether to cut or follow through, but this time they may do the latter. And it's more of episodic content, aka expansions, than a singular single-player DLC. They can do them yearly or bi-yearly, which would help reduce crunch. I'm really excited about the possibility of single-player DLCs in GTA 6. It's something I, along with many other fans, have been hoping for, especially after the disappointment of GTA 5. Don't get me wrong, GTA Online is great, but there was that feeling of what could have been with GTA 5's single-player mode. There were rumors and even some official news from Rockstar about potential expansions for GTA 5's single-player story, but they never materialized, as the focus shifted entirely to online. I've got to say, it's pretty sad to know about the scrapped GTA 5 single-player DLCs, especially when you think about what could have been. The Untitled Story Mode DLC, announced back in December 2013 and planned for release in 2014, alongside the Heists update for GTA Online, was a big deal. It was supposed to be massive, comparable to earlier expansions like The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony, offering a solid 12 to 20 hours of new scripted solo missions. Can you imagine? That's a huge chunk of content. But then, everything changed. In an interview with CVG in November 2014, a Rockstar rep suggested this DLC would coincide with the PC release of GTA 5, building up our expectations. Yet in 2017, Imran Sarwar from Rockstar confirmed in a Game Informer interview that the DLC was cancelled. The reason? They shifted their focus to GTA Online and other big projects like Red Dead Redemption 2. Some of the content meant for this DLC ended up in GTA Online, like the Doomsday Heist and the Diamond Casino Heist. Sure, it's cool to see those ideas come to life in some form, but it's not the same as getting a fully fleshed out single-player experience.